So this is a little bit early on in the book about how I felt beginning to get comfortable shooting the episodes on our local location in Simi Valley, California, and at Paramount Studios. Shooting the exterior scenes in Simi Valley, I felt that I was part of an exclusive club, all of us working out in the middle of nowhere, completely isolated. There were no cell phones at that time from the rest of the world. It was very interesting and fun, but also very dirty, and we worked some very long and physically demanding days. The crew was always sunburned, and it was hard. Our interiors, however, were more my cup of tea. Walking into a carefully lit set for a first rehearsal is hard to describe. It's dramatic and exciting at the same time. Even as a little girl, I could feel the tradition in those huge soundstage walls. Walking down the streets of Paramount, I could look up and see billboards for many Paramount films of the 1970s. The Great Gatsby, starring Robert Redford, the Conversation with Gene Hackman, and Chinatown. I would later come to know the late John Alonzo, the Oscar-winning cinematographer, through Frank Sinatra Jr. Sorry, stumbling over my words. I would walk along those streets and think to myself, even at that young age, how lucky I was to have this experience and how I hoped it wouldn't end too soon. With each new episode, I learned more about acting and more about the workings of the entertainment industry. I really enjoyed it and I soaked it up. I began to get the feeling that our little house was onto something. We might be teased on the late-night talk shows, but we were definitely gaining in popularity. As we say in showbiz, as long as they spell your name right.